Hello, darling. Welcome to the show where we take it one step at a time. I think this is the first time y'all seen like a full body of me. Hello. Y'all watched that fight last night? The ladies did a good job. I'm watching this Tyler Perry show. It's probably about to be ghetto. Ciao. Tyler Perry know how to script a manipulative man, honey. That's for sure. Anyway, sorry about that. It's this and if you're trying to figure out what I'm watching, it's one of his scripted series, Beauty and Black. Oh child. Oh child. Oh child. I don't know how long I'll be watching this. Hmm. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Anyway. So let's talk about it, you guys. Do you actually know what you want? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because you probably don't. Um, are you tired of being frustrated of your life? Are you tired of like life being subpar, then you're gonna have to stop thinking subparly, okay? And I know you probably tired of hearing everybody, oh, it's just the way you think, it's just the way you think, it's just the way you think, manifest, 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 manifest. Oh my god, my fucking nerves. Yes, but only because we were all taught a very one way, one way means everything. Every one way works for everybody, okay? So let me start with this. And I'm not speaking of one way means sorry. Who? Okay. This might be a good message because it's keep coming up. So one, I'm not talking about manifestation. I'm talking about in schools. We were taught what to think. We were taught you go to school, this works, this happens, this is how life flows. And if you can't see that a lot of people are frustrated with that, and it's not working for everybody and it doesn't work for everyone and it's not going to work for everyone, that's why you got masses of people going from one thing to try the next thing to try the next thing. Okay, so one, if I don't go within, I go without. I'm not going to explain that. If I don't go within, I go without. You wind up doing a whole bunch of things that you don't want to do. You're driving yourself crazy. You are tired. You are exhausted. And that will continue to happen because you refuse to face yourself. You refuse to sit with yourself and ask yourself, what do I really want to do? Who am I really? What do I have to offer and serve to the world? Okay. Two, you got to be decisive and specific. Okay. You know what SMART goals are: specific, measurable, attainable. Hmm. Only got to smile. Reachable. I think that's the what's the name in the time frame that you want to have it in. You know what I'm saying? So I might got that wrong, but I do know that S is specific. Yeah. So you want to be specific. Don't sit here. Be specific and don't settle. Okay? Those two go. Locked in, ain't no switching up, okay? You want to be specific and you do not want to settle. Why? Why, Erica? Because number 3, you can't lie to yourself. I know. You want to. Sorry, I'm trying to get my words. It's a lot of words. It's a lot of words, honey. It's a lot of words. Understand you got to be specific. If you say, I want a Porsche, that Porsche might show up, but it's a 1961, broke down, paint chipped, rusting. You got to buy all these parts and extra whatever, whatever, whatever. You didn't say a 2024, 2025 Porsche Cayenne in navy blue, Russian navy blue. You know what I'm saying? You didn't say that. You didn't say all-wheel drive. You didn't say rear-wheel drive. You didn't say V6, V8, V12. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. So what makes you think you want to get that? You had an idea in your head, but let's be for real. A lot of people are going to lie to themselves. We do it all the time. You didn't get it because you already denied yourself the access of getting it. When I talk to Source and my spirit team, right, it's always, you need to be honest. You need to be honest about what you can get. If you don't believe you can get a Porsche Cayenne 2025, then don't start there. Maybe you believe that you can get a 2021 Honda Coupe. Start there. Red. It's nice. It's still good. It's still nice. And then with that, you can learn how to take care of that. Get you a Porsche. You got to be honest with yourself. Also, in the other way around, if you don't want no Honda Coupe, stop settling for the Honda Coupe. Stop settling for, oh, I think that's all I can get. That's all I can afford. That's all I can. You have to decide and sit with it. Stay with it. Why did it's such an optical illusion. Anyway, maybe I'm just bloated. These stripes don't help either. But yeah, you can't sit here and lie to yourself. It's too many people. Oh, I know. Let me tell you something. I remember I was lying to myself saying I was studying for this test, and then oh yeah, I'm gonna pass this test because I'm affirming that I'm passing the test, but you didn't believe yourself to pass the test, so you didn't even study like you was passing the test, and then you wound up failing the test just like you knew you was going to fail the test. That's exactly what happened to me. hmm So you can't sit here and lie to yourself. Why? Because that's like lying to God. You can't lie to God. God resides in you. You are a form in a little itty bitty speck. You are Adam. Okay? And you are not operating correctly. Okay? So one, if you do not go within, you go without. You got to know yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. 2, you got to be decisive. You got to be clear. You got to be specific. Excuse me. You got to be specific, decisive, hand in hand. Do not settle. Do not settle. Do not settle. I'm going for something right now. And I was like, okay, I want XYZ. And then I was like, I'll just take X. And all of my spirit team like, well, why you want to X? Because I thought you wanted XYZ. Well, yeah, XYZ, but I think I can handle X. But you can't handle XYZ because we're going to give it to you and everything that you need to handle XYZ. But why you don't want XYZ? Well, I think I can only handle. And then my heart didn't really want that. My heart didn't want X. It wanted XYZ. So guess what I did? I was just honest. I want XYZ now. They're like, okay. Okay, girl, we're going to get you XYZ like you said. And understand God's ways are hold on. I think I'm going out of order. Okay. So you got to be honest. You got to be decisive. You got to be specific and don't settle. If you're not specific, if you don't tell them to put cheese on it, if you don't tell them no cheese, they're going to put the cheese on it. Okay? I know y'all know that that what's the name? That video. I think that's Boosie saying that. Boosie got a lot of good little one-liners. But if you aren't specific and then the universal algorithm comes and brings you what you asked for and it's not what you asked for because you weren't being specific, then you mad. Now you pissed off at God. Well, God, I didn't want that. And God, I didn't ask for that. It's too many of y'all begging God. I want y'all to stop that. Oh, she work at a strip club. Anyway, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be accountable for yourself. You got to, it's just, it gives double mindedness. It's giving, you trying to act like you're making your decisions based upon what other people feel about you, what they're going to say about you, how other people think. I'm looking in the distance because that's where I'm, that's my PowerPoint right there. Okay. My imaginary PowerPoint where I read the cues. What did he say? What did I write down again? Anyway, so you got to know. You got to know what you want. You got to be specific. You got to be decisive. Don't settle. Do not 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 settle. Don't settle. Okay? I said it that many times for a reason. Okay? Mhm. Another thing is you cannot lie to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. That goes hand in hand with, oh, mm, well, let me go ahead and watch this show. It got me caught up. It's giving me a little P Valley vibe that I like, but not really. What happened to the P Valley girls? And you know what? I ain't gonna ask for nothing. I'm just watch the seasons that they got and just be thankful that we got such an amazing show. Gotta be grateful. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Be grateful for what you do have. You can't sit here. Oof. How you want me to explain that to him? Right now, we at 13 minutes. I'm gonna stop at 15. Okay, listen, listen. All right, hold up. Okay, come. We're gonna show you a good example of how it works. Okay, we got items. We got items here. Pay attention. We got bread right here. It's bread. It's bread right here. Bread is here. Orange juice is there. Bread is here. Orange juice is there. There. There is where you want to be. Here is where you are. You're in the basket. Here, here, there. Do you see both of them right here in the frame, in the camera frame? They are existing in the same time, space, and everything. Okay? Here is where you are. A lot of times we don't think what we see in our head is not true or available or existing already. It's existing already because there is already here. Okay. These are existing at the same time. Here, there is existing at the same time. Hopefully this makes sense. I said 15, we already at 15. It took 2 minutes to explain it. Anyway, but here can easily be there. Okay? But even when here is here, the bread is here, there still exists. This is you with your desires. Stop thinking that there don't even exist. There exists already. It already exists. You're here. There is there. And it already exists for you. But you got to take here, and it takes time for you to go through this space right here. This is what you're afraid of. Boop. To get there. This is what you're afraid of. The time and the space and time it takes for you to get there. But I promise you, a lot more of us decide to stay yearning the desire than actually going towards it, even though it already exists in the same time and space that we are already in right now. Because that's a prime example. It's a very micro way of looking at it, of course. But at the end of the day, think about it when you're driving. You're driving, I'm here, my best friend lives there. I'm going to take the time to go and drive there. That's what it takes for me to get to her, and vice versa. Think of that as your desires. It's not complicated. God is very easy and straightforward. We are the ones that make it confusing. So don't sit here and confuse yourself. It ain't confusing. Whenever you start getting confused, yeah, I gotta watch the show. I gotta watch the show because what is going on? She's just having a hard day. She having a rough day. She don't know how to be. See, everyone don't belong in sex work. I've never been. Shout out to the sex workers. It seems hard. It seems rough. It seemed like a lot of money though. So good for y'all. Just don't do that shit. Don't ever do that shit for free. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got to do that at all, don't go out there. I just don't think I'm crazy for saying that, because if we didn't as a whole agree on sex workers, it wouldn't be such a thing. But there is men and women. So hey, anywho, that took a little bit of turn, didn't it? But I hope you got everything that you needed to hear today to understand, you know, just how to go about your desires. Okay? Decide what you want. If someone came up to you today, oh, I got $50 million, what are you going to do with it? You don't know. You don't know. Your heart is not in the right place. Your mind ain't in the right place. Then all your fake cousins going to come out. And by the time you blink, all the money gone. Because you didn't have a direction for the $50 million that you received. Okay? All right. So have a great day. Love you. Bye.